One of our areas that we love to focus on at E3 is helping someone embrace their entrepreneurial mindset. So we want people to be entrepreneurial. We believe that's the best form of financial security, is to control the outcome of your financial success. So real estate happens to be a great way for people to really become entrepreneurial. So the first thing that I believe is important for someone if they want to get into real estate is you really have to get a strong understanding of your current financial situation, right? So you got to understand your lifestyle needs. You got to understand, okay, what are my income sources right now? What are my expenses? What are my capital sources? If I'm going to be investing in real estate, you're going to need capital. So you need to find those areas out. You need to gather the information. You need to make sure you understand that if I go in this direction, what am I going to need to do with my current lifestyle? It's not like you're just going to stop living your life to invest in real estate. You're going to need to be able to balance those things. The second thing would be is that you really need to focus in on not just the asset class of real estate, but the category. Are you going to be a single family home investor? Are you investing for the long term to generate cash flow? Are you investing really short term, more from a flipping, take advantage of where the market is and find opportunities to generate wealth when you buy a property, fix it up, sell it? Are you going to be someone that is looking at doing one property at a time? Are you going to have multiple properties at the same time where you're going to need more management experience? The other thing would be, are you going to be involved in more commercial, more residential? Is it multifamily? There's a lot to kind of take in when it comes to real estate because real estate is very diversified. There's a lot of different ways you can get in real estate. It's not just one way of doing it. Just like saying if you're investing in the stock market, it's not like that's just one way of doing things. So the second thing would be understanding the asset class and diving a little bit deeper and figuring out the different categories. The third thing would be is when you're looking at investing in real estate, one of the most important things that we will talk about with folks is the ownership of those assets and how do you make sure that you're protecting yourself and those assets against possible liabilities that may exist today or may come in the future. So are you structuring things inside of limited liability companies? Are you having a holding company that if you're going to do multiple real estate properties? Are you taking on partners? The risk and liability that goes with that. Again, a lot of times these are things that kind of come up as you expand your real estate holdings, but you want to be thinking about those things up front. And that is one of the things that we do at E3 is really help those entrepreneurial-minded people walk through the strategy of investing in real estate. Not just, let's go do it and we'll figure it out later. Lay those things out up front, because if you understand what needs to be in place, you kind of, lay the groundwork, then you can move at a lot faster pace. You figure things out first and then hit the ground running. Don't, get into it, buy a couple properties, and then you're realizing that, oh, well, I didn't realize the risk. I didn't realize that I'm not getting a chance to take advantage of all the tax benefits. I didn't realize that the bank is going to look at my financial situation a certain way. And all of a sudden, you have to either unwind things or you realize that investments that you made aren't going to be as profitable. Yes, you can learn from your mistakes. You can learn while you earn. But in our minds, it would be much more beneficial long term. If you really want to be an entrepreneur, figure those things out. Run it like a business. If you run it like a business, you need a business plan. You know what your capital is. You know what your expenses are going to be. Let's figure that stuff out first so that when you get started in your first property, your first real estate endeavor, everything after that is going to be success. is offered through Kalos Capital Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC, MSRB, and investment advisory services offered through Kalos Management Incorporated, an SEC registered investment advisor. Both are located at 11525 Parkwood Circle, Alpharetta, Georgia, 30005. Kalos Capital Incorporated and Kalos Management Incorporated do not provide tax or legal advice. E3 Consultants Group is not an affiliate or subsidiary of Kalos Capital Incorporated or Kalos Management Incorporated.